Hi, good evening. Today I'm going to start a new chapter on my channel, and that chapter will be some related to academic or education. These videos will be completely educational with the purpose to help the students to prepare themselves for their exams. Uh, what could be the better way to start with the topic or maybe a syllabus which is related to CBSE board exam, because CBSE's new session 26, 2026-27 has just started. And in the beginning, I will be taking up the subjects which I take. The subject which I take is German and SST. I will start with the German. Uh, you will benefit a lot if you continue watching my videos. Most of the videos will be free, but some intensive videos where the topic related videos will be there that will be what you call um, for the members only. For that, you will have to take membership, and the rest of the videos will be totally free. So today, the first video going to make in this series, and this video is basically is to help you understand your syllabus. So I will start with the German, as I said just now. The German class 10 CBSE board. If you have that subject, you have opted for that, my video will definitely help you. And trust me, uh, if you watch these videos, you will be able to get score maximum marks. Okay, my students who directly take coaching with me, they score 100 out of 100 in CBSE. So I will not be like leaving any stone unturned and all. I will give you all the like skills and all to prepare yourself for that. If you don't want to buy subscription, that's fine. You can manage, but still my videos will be quite helpful. So please watch till end. So before, like as I said in the beginning, that if you want to understand or you have to prepare for any subject, you have to first understand the syllabus and what are the demands of the syllabus, what are the weightage, how you will have to prepare for each and every area of your syllabus. So without a further ado, इससे पहले कि मैं कोई बात करूं, let's directly go to the your syllabus and all. I prepared a slideshow for your syllabus. I will take you one by one and explain you what you have to do in that. Let me share the screen. Okay, so let me take out this pop-up presentation. What I'll do, I will make it in a slideshow, and I will do that. Okay, it's not going from the beginning. Let's do. So this is your syllabus, CBSE German syllabus, class 10. You have total of 4 lessons. I will be talking in this about all the 4 lessons, each individually, and assessment scheme and the internal assessment. There are two types of assessment that one is CBSE will be assessing you, and one is something your school or the institution wherever you study, your part of that that will be assessing. So let's do further. The first lessons, CBSE says that you have to prepare in this syllabus class lesson 6, 7, 8, and 9. There are 4 lessons in all. And the first lesson is talks about food and school canteens and all. So all the vocabularies will be related to the food in school and the canteen related thing. Some grammar topics are included in this chapter will be indirect question. Ob. Ob will not be part of your CBSE board, but Ob will be tested in your internal examination. Okay. Of is a conjunction which will be tested. You will be tested on of only on internal. So many school, they skip it, but since it's a CBSE direction that they have to do, so they will do that. Another topic we'll be dealing in this chapter will be adjectives in nominative and accusative. Normally it says nominative and accusative, which we can say in adjective endungen. So here you'll be learning the skills in this chapter, which has been used as the adjectives endings. Okay. I will talk about all these topics in detail in the different videos and all. So wait for those to come. So it says that it deals with, in CBSE syllabus talks about nominative and accusative without article, but uh, in detail, executive ending is taught to you not only nominative and accusative, but also dative or dative. We call it nominative, accusative, and dative. All three topics, all three areas teachers, school teachers will be teaching you, and you should be preparing for that. Because some of those questions which you might get in the executive ending section, I'll be talking about the grammar topic separately and all. Let's go to slide by slide. So the next chapter will be media and advertisements. Okay. You'll see the media and advertisement related vocabulary will be there that you'll have to prepare for that. The grammar topic which will be used in this chapter will be simple past tense or preteritum. Okay. Some of the prepositions and über will also be used. Gegenüber also will be used. Relative clause with preposition will also be used in this chapter. Degree of adjective, comparative and superlative. This grammar topic will also be part in this chapter. Okay. I'll be talking about all these grammar topics separately when I will deal with the syllabus. Now I'm just talking about the chapters only. What is there inside your chapter? Now the next chapter, which is the lesson 8, here you will get topics or learning languages. And in this chapter, the grammar topic which will be used mostly will be subordinate clause while, which means because, subordinate clause of whole, which means although, and the past tense, but it is not tested in the grammar section. So past tense might be, you have to past tense will be tested, past perfect tense. Okay. Which is called Plusquamperfekt in German. So Plusquamperfekt is is no more part of your syllabus, will be not there. So what are the intentions? The speech I to talk about the limitations, share experience with foreign language, and negotiate and all. So these are non-significant thing. I just want to introduce with you what your lesson talks about. Next is involvement in social clauses. Involvement in social clauses. Here again, the grammar topic, which will be dealing with relative pronoun or relative pronouns, wo and was, and the another clause of time or what you call connecteren. Conjunctions which will be taught will be als. So this chapter here you'll be taught relative pronouns, two grammar topic, relative pronouns and als in this chapter. I will talk about all these chapters separately, okay? When I will deal exactly about your syllabus and all. Now, coming to that, your entire syllabus is divided into 4 parts for the external exams, for which you will be writing an exam in the CBSE board exam. The A part is reading skills. Here you will get unseen reading skills. You will be tested on that. How to prepare for that is you have to make it a habit that one unseen passage every day you'll be doing. Then probably by the end of December, you will be in a position to master the unseen passages. Unseen passages are difficult in a way because these vocabulary you might have come across, might not have come across. Okay, there could be 5 to 10% of the words which are used in the section A, which you might have not come across because these are unseen. So mostly they are guidebooks, okay, that you could use and do all the unseen passages. Or maybe for the section A, you can go through the old papers, CBSE papers of class 10 of 2025, 2024, 2023, 2024, and from 2020 onwards, at least 5 years, if you unseen passages you take out from the CBSE websites and all, and if you're not, you can go to the library and maybe they might be having and all. Or even if you're not getting, you just write me that I'm not getting, I will attach a PDF file for that and you can practice that. I told you the idea is that you have to build up a vocabulary, you have to prepare a vocabulary which you might have not come across in your textbook. The four chapters which I'm talking about and all, there might be few vocabularies which are not taught to you in this, or maybe from class 6 onwards till class 10, you might not have learned. So how to master that? Master is that the keyword is practice makes a man or a woman. So practice makes a man or woman, Wali theory that you will have to adopt, and you have to keep practicing every day, at least one. Because there's a plethora of items, a plethora of question papers and something exercises given there or not. If you'll just keep it for the end, you might never be able to prepare yourself for this. And remember, these 15 marks are very, very important. Now, I must tell you, for dealing with these section A, you have to learn Wayfrager. I am sure that since you have reached to class 10th, you must be knowing what are Wayfrager. All those W question words, was, wo, wahin, Varun, all these words, you have to master it. Now you'll be asking me why I have to master this, because many a times what happens, you're reading the question and you're not able to understand the question itself, what the question is being asked. So my suggestion would be that you master those Wayfrager. Once you master that Wayfrager, probably your 50% jobs will be done. The next 50% is building up the vocabulary. As I told you in the beginning, one unseen passage every day. Part two, the section B, it is of 10 marks. This is something which you have learned writing skills from the class 6 onwards. Here, I'll be talking about section B in detail in the next slides and all. So keep it for there. I'll be dealing everything about that. Then the section C is for 40 marks, which is not almost 50% of your total marks. Maximum marks is 80 marks and 40 marks is applied grammar. What are the grammar topic you will have to prepare for that? That I'll be dealing with this separate slides. The last but not the least is the section D. Section D and section A. These two are quite similar in terms of type of question being asked, type of paragraphs are given. Level will be B1.1, that is your level. But what happens, what is the difference between section A and section D is that section A, you'll get texts or the paragraphs which you have never come across. In section D, it will be from your textbook. So here you are at advantage position that your teacher will be dealing or teaching you these, practicing you in the class, and at the same time, you can also practice. Again, the preparation methodology is same. You have to do one paragraph of your textbook every day. So what is the task cut out from the beginning? One paragraph is for reading unseen passage. and one paragraph for section D is scene passage. For the scene passage, I will suggest you that if you don't know any vocabulary, you just find it out the best way. I'll be talking about all these till in next slides and all. So let's directly go to the next slide. This is again for 15 marks. Here in the 15 marks section, you will be getting three types of paragraph. In our first paragraph, they'll be fill in the blanks from the text and all. The second paragraph, they'll be also filling the blanks. And the third paragraph will be question answers. Out of those question answers, three will be direct question based on the text, and two questions will be right and wrong, richtig oder falsch. That will be the part of that. So this includes for 15, 40, 10, 15. So 30, 10, 40, and 40 completes your 80 marks syllabus. Now come to the next slide. Let's talk about, I told you that you have to say, you'll get a 10 marker question in the comprehension, totally unseen passage. 10 marker will be a bigger text, and probably you might get an option in this. So there'll be two options. One option out of these two, you'll have to order. It will be written order. Either you do one or the two. So you have to choose one. So my suggestion would be that you read the paragraph properly and then you answer it. Exam technique I'll be teaching you later on in a different video, but in this video, I'll have to teach you how to prepare. Unseen passages, as I told you in the previous slide, that you have to do one paragraph each. And while doing and attempting, you might come across multiple words which you might not be knowing because it's totally new. You have never come across of those vocabularies and all. The best thing is that before doing the text, you just underline. In exam, probably you'll not be allowed, you'll not be allowed to use dictionary, but at home situation, you are allowed to, because you're practicing, you're allowed to consult your dictionary, online dictionary, offline dictionary, whatever, but do not translate the entire text using any AI. If you use that technique, probably you will not learn anything and will never be able to prepare yourself. So my suggestion would be there, underline all those difficult words, find out the meaning of those, write on the top of that words, or maybe list all those words, prepare your own vocabulary, and do it and use it in different times and all when you're using writing skills. So here, all those new words which you're coming across, you'll have to find out the meaning and do. As I told you, wave fraga is very important here. Unless until you know the wave fraga, you will not be able to handle the question. The technique is that you have to read the question first, and after reading the question first, just understand what is there in the question being asked, what you have to. Is there the question starting with was? So was, and then you'll have to look for a thing. One, then you'll have to look for a time. Varum, then you'll have to look for a reason, and so on. Individually, I'll be dealing with each topic in different videos because these are the very vast ones, and those will help you for every section. All four sections, I'll be making separate videos and all. Today, I'm just doing an overall go through of your syllabus. You try to understand your syllabus and some basic concept. So both comprehension unseen passage, comprehension 1 and comprehension 2, that will be given. This will be 5 markers, and in the 5 markers, you will not get an option. For the 10 markers, you will have to do one of those. Padair karke, which we call it or karke. In English, you might be getting it or. So that you will get option and all. Out of the two, you have to do one. So let's move to the next slide, is the writing skills. I told you in the next slide, when the writing skills come, I will talk about this. Here in the writing skills is divided into 10 marker. Now, your writing skill depends on what you have been doing and learning over the years. From the class 6 onwards, 7, class 6, 7, 8, 9, ninth and all, you must have learned how to write an email and a dialogue. I've never come across a SMS. It is written there, dialogue or SMS based on the stimulus and all, but I never come across in any of the CBSE exam and all, you are given to write an SMS and all. But yes, you must also practice. You never know. Since CBSE has mentioned it, dialogue or SMS, you must also practice that, how to write a dialogue and an SMS. Dialogue, difference between dialogue and SMS is nothing between but the chota bhai or bada bhai. Dialogue is a big brother and SMS is a small brother. In dialogue, you write sometimes formal, sometimes informal, and you write complete words without using any abbreviation. While in SMS, as you know, you must be knowing how to write SMS in English and all. You must be communicating with your friends and all with SMS, so you know how the short abbreviated forms are used. Similarly, just like you use in English, in German, just some of the abbreviated forms are also used that you'll come across when you do the chapter 4, 5, sorry, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. There are certain SMS which are being has been used in your chapters, so you'll get to know how to prepare for the SMS. But let's come to the dialogue. Dialogue is basically what? Dialogue. It's not monologue. So one person is not speaking all the time in the dialogue and all. There's a two-way communication. So when you're writing a dialogue and you're practicing a dialogue, please make sure that both people are involved, A and B. Whatever the characters, there might be more than two characters in dialogue, but basically I will suggest you, without making it complicated, keep it for two only, like you and your friend, if it is an informal dialogue. If it is a formal dialogue, if you're going to talking to a bureau and something, it could turn into formal. That I will again deal in the separate writing skills, how to write an informal dialogue and formal dialogue, that I will talk about. But it could be like this. The two people should be talking in dialogue section. Try to be as simple as possible. My suggestion would be never ever think in English and then try to translate in German. You'll be always short of vocabulary. Till now, since you have come to the class 10, you must have built some sort of a vocabulary. Try to be well within. If you have not practiced, you have not done till class 9 German seriously, and directly you are preparing for the board, my suggestion would be there, you start practicing writing dialogue. And for that, you have to design what type of vocabulary. Remember, when you're preparing for class 10th board examination in German, your lingo should not be above than class 4, which you have in English and all. So if you're translating from English to German in writing dialogue, so your level should be of class 4 or maximum class 5 level of English, not class 9th and 10th, 11th and 12th level of English. Do not think you'll never get those vocabulary, because this is B1.1, and B1.1 is the level which is taught in Germany up till class 4th only. Now coming to the email, both dialogue and email, you'll get a set of email and dialogues and all. I will again suggest you take out 10 years back papers and all, question banks. Okay. At the end of the video and all, I'll suggest you what question bank you should be using. I'll rather suggest you that you go to CBSE website and all and download all those old question banks. Even if you are not getting in CBSE website, you will search Google it, or maybe you will use any AI things and all. Probably they might provide you. If you're still not getting it, please write in the comment box, sir, I'm not getting these emails and dialogues of last 10 years. I will provide you. If you leave your email IDs and all, I'll directly connect you to the email and provide you those 10 years papers free of cost, totally free of cost, without any charges and all. My idea is to help you prepare for the exams. Now, coming to the email, you have to write emails and all. Again, your language should be very simple. Email topic, you have to write. Email is divided into three parts. Starting, that's the opening of the email where you will be using greetings. For the greetings part, you will get 1 marks. Then the closer, then the ending, how you close your email, that is also marked for one. No matter what you have written inside your email, right or wrong, if your ending and closer is correct, you will definitely get 2 marks. One for the opening, proper greetings, and I will be dealing with all these emails and dialogue writing skills separately in the separate video. So be there. I will teach you how to write a good email, how to write a good dialogue for the class 10th level. Remember, you are not in class 6 or 7 or 8. You have to be up to class 9th and 10th level. You have to be of B1.1 level that is expected from you. Similarly is dialogue, but it doesn't mean that you have to use very difficult vocabulary and all and search in the dictionary for the difficult words. No, please use plain simple German. Plain simple German both for dialogue writing and the email writing. What are those plain simple German? When I'll make a separate video for the writing skills, you will get to know. I will write on that video at least 10 and 10, 5 dialogues and 5 emails. I will show you how to draft a nice email, formal and informal. Again, in email section also, there's a formal one and the informal one. What formal vocabulary you will be using, that I'll be teaching you in the writing skills Vaha section. Right now, I'm doing an overview, so I'll not go in detail. Otherwise, this video will be very big. Now, coming to the next slide is the applied grammar. Applied grammar, as I can you see, there are 6 sections, starting with the past tense. But I will say the first topic of yours will be adjective endings with or without articles, nominative and accusative, adjective Endungen ohne oder mit bestimmten and unbestimmten Artikel. 3 types of there. In the grammar section, when I'll be dealing, I'll be making a separate video just for each grammar topic. So be with me in that. Please log into those topics and all very soon. If you very soon you'll get for each topic, adjective, endungen and all be dealt in a very detail, very nicely. You will learn how to manage with the adjective endings. This is a technical one. Again, I'm saying you nominative and accusative is says in your syllabus, but if you go through the previous year question paper, some of the questions are also dative, because without dative, adjective endungen will not be complete. And your school teachers, even in my video, you will learn also of dative. Okay. Now the second topic you have to deal with the past tense of preteritum. Again, adjective endungen for 8 marks. Preteritum is for the 8 marks. How to prepare for preteritum? That also I will teach you in a separate preteritum video. Then coming to relative pronoun with preposition and pronomen like wo, oder, was. So wo and was, as these are the 2 Wayfrage, which here also see the Wayfrage, how important. 5 marks for dialogue writing, 5 marks for everywhere Wayfrage. If you'll do Wayfrage, is such an important thing that you have, it will impact you everywhere. You'll be needing that. Here in the relative pronoun also you'll be needing. In the grammar, in the writing skills also, Wayfrage is important. Seen passage and unseen passage is the last also Wayfrage is important. So please do not forget to prepare yourself. or learn all the way Frage, its meaning and its application. Then preposition of place and direction, which is called in German lokale Prepositionen. Lokale Prepositionen, you will be learning. Okay, before that, you'll have to also learn the types of preposition, accusative, dative, und wechseln. Three types of preposition are there, which when I'll be dealing preposition, making a video on preposition, and based on your class 10th and 9th syllabus, you will get to know how to use it. Most difficult topic out of these six topics is the preposition. So remember, preposition, you have to work very hard. This is of 8 marks. And next topic is conjunction and als, ob, while, und obwohl. These are the four conjunctions. You are lucky that it has been since the COVID days, this has been reduced to the four only. Earlier, there used to be 8 conjunctions, and those were very difficult ones. So this topic, conjunction, is the easiest topic of all grammar topics. But it doesn't mean, if I'm saying easiest, it doesn't mean that you don't need application. The problem with that conjunction is that unless until you understand the sentence, you will not be able to use conjunction. With executive endungen, with the relative pronoun, with the preposition, and with the preteritum, probably even if your German is not quite good, probably you will be able to handle those and do maximum correct one. But the conjunction, and although if your German is good enough, then you'll find it most easiest. Otherwise, this will turn into the most difficult part of that. So again, conjunction will require the practice. In fact, entire German syllabus, the regular, just like maths. What happens in maths? Maths, you practice a sum and then you learn a sum from your teacher and then you keep practicing every day. Same approach has to be with the German language. Please do not treat as any other subjects and all. Do not treat it as a third language as you've been doing from class 6 to 8. From 9th and 10th, since you have opted as a second language, so you have to give your 100% in that in order to score 100 out of 100. Last but not the least is comparative and superlative. This is also called as Steigerung. Adjective. See, there are two types of adjective endings and adjectives, comparative and superlative. That I will also deal with that. This is another very simple one. In fact, I feel that even if your vocabulary is not very good and your German is not good, you will be able to handle it very nicely. So, but again, the technicalities are there. There are few things and all. There's some spelling mistakes, some umlaut people missing and all. That I'll be talking about all these things when I'll do all the topics, all 6 topics, I'll make one single video. So this is all about your section C, which is very important, 40 marks. And trust me, if this is totally in your hand, you may score 40 out of 40. And writing skills, there's a subjectivity. In the unseen passage, there's an uncertainty. But this 40 out of 40 is something you can prepare well and score 40 out of 40. So your target should always be 40 out of 40 for this section. Once you do this section very well, 50% of your syllabus, you are done. So remember how important these grammar topics are there. These are not difficult ones. Trust me, I will make it very easy for you guys. Now the next topic is final is section D, which is textbook. As I told you, there'll be 3 types of thing. Complete a section passage, scene passage. These are the scene passage with vocabulary provided. These will be the fill in the blanks. Complete a scene passage with the vocabulary provided. Again, vocabulary will be provided. These will be again with the fill in the blanks. I don't know why they have made it 2 5 markers and all. Till now, I have not been able to understand. Both are quite similar. Both are same way, same skills are required in that, same way of preparations are there for both those. But I don't know why they have separated it since 2024 onwards. And so from 2024 onwards, they have made these changes in the syllabus. And the last thing is the comprehension scene passes you will be getting three questions based on the paragraph and two true and false. Okay, richtig oder falsch. This is all about your scene passage. As I told you, difference between the seen passage and unseen passage is that these scene passages you have in your textbook. This will come from your textbook, Beste Freunde. You don't need to consult any other reference book. I mean, in CBSE syllabus, if you go by the CBSE website and all, if you go through they have given quite different references and all, which I have deleted. You don't need. I've never used any other book for this test book or even for the grammar, just Beste Freunde. So my suggestion with that, don't keep hopping from one book to another book. Beste Freunde, and there'll be two guidebooks which will be getting it from your school only, which you might help you to prepare you well. My videos will also help you to prepare you well, very well for the exam. As I told you, there are students who get 100 out of 100. Track record is that maximum students of mine get 95 and above. Okay. There was a 1 year, 2004, 2005, 2003, 2004. I had 8 students who were taking board examination. Out of those 8 students, two got 100 out of 100, one got 99 out of 100, two got 98 out of 100, and one got of 97 out of 100, and one got 94 out of 100. So that 94 were the lowest marks that particular year. But every year I get at least one student 100 out of 100. My target will be to help you get 100 out of 100. So there's a proverb, practice makes perfect. So more you practice, better it would be for you. If you have any questions regarding to your syllabus, German class 10 syllabus, please get back to me. See that in your leave a comment on that. What you need, what are your needs are there, which area you are struggling. Is it the section A, section B, section D, whatever the areas are there. So final thing which I want, whatever the areas are there, you need to let me know and I help you. The final thing I must tell you, there are 20 markers because the 80 markers are there for board examination. The 20 marks is for internal. That your teachers will tell you what they need, but I tell you what trick. Keep your teachers in good mood. Okay. Be in their good books and all. Be regular. Participate in the discussions and all. You might get 20 out of 20. I know even the average student of mine and all have been not very good. They have managed 20 out of 20 in the internal marks. This 20 marks is totally in the hands of your class teacher. So keep yourself. This is a tip. You don't have to do like some sort of buttering and all to your teacher. But yes, listen to teacher, never fight for the marks with her. Keep in a good her or him or her in a good humor so that he or she might end up giving you 20 marks. There are some mean teachers, they deduct marks for the good students also, but I don't think you should be one. You should get 20 out of 20. These are the listening comprehension. Many of these teachers, they do not do that, but these are the CBSE guidelines they are supposed to do in the school. Some schools, they do it. Some schools, they don't do it. I'm telling you from my own experience. One of my students from DPS Arkepuram, she was made to prepare for a presentation, which I helped her. There were listening comprehension also. Some schools, they follow it very systematically and very seriously. Some schools, they don't. So it varies from school to school. But one thing is universal. What is universal for this 20 marker is that you have to keep your class teacher, whosoever he or she is, in very good humor then only you might get 20 out of 20. This is the tip I'm giving you. Rest of the tips I'll keep giving you for each and every section from section A to section D. If you keep watching my video, thank you for watching my video, and let me know if you're struggling with your German, any area you're struggling with that, you write in the comment box. I will specifically make a video for you. If you put a correct or very clear your problems and all, I'll deal with that. I might make a problem videos also specifically designed for you. For the subscription wala things, like if you subscribe my channel, you will get some very, very intense video and a detailed video of each and every grammar section, each and every section A to D, and subscription charges are not big. It's very small, some around 300 or 400 rupees. I've kept it for that per month. So I think if you hire a private teacher, you'll end up giving very high amount in city like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. But if you be part of if you subscribe to my channel, you take the subscription, you take the membership and all, you buy the membership, you will get all the privileges. Some videos will be only for member only, but some videos will be free of cost for all of you. So you start with the free of cost. If you like the free of cost, then you go and buy the subscription, take the membership, and take member only. Watch the member value videos also. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you very much for being till end. And let me know how can I help you. Bye-bye. Tata.